YouTube, what is up? Welcome to the video. We're here at the Raw headquarters, at the Raw Gym, Raw Athletic Club. Second video here, last day here. I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm so freaking stoked to lift. I was gonna do a back day, but I just want to do a full upper body day because I just want to lift for like 4 hours. I just want to freaking get after it, use these sick machines they got, and just be in the vibes, just have a great lift. So I'm gonna do a full upper body session. We'll kind of play around with it. I got a general idea of what I want to do, but there's like every time I turn my head, there's a new piece I want to use. So let's just have fun. Let's just get after it. Let's just have a intent behind it. I think I got a little bit of the tan. Life's good. I gotta go back to 40-degree weather tomorrow, but make the most of it. Let's just get a nasty freaking pump. Let's go.
Feeling like a vigilante or a missionary. Tell my ASAP killers get they pistols ready. Send them to the cemetery with obituaries. Don't be scared, nigga, is you ready? I've been thinking about all the O's in my bank account. Extra O's in my bed is round the same amount. Ever since this new star fame came about, or ever since me and Drizzy started hanging out, Young ball, let his gun bang, let his nuts hang. Transition to a Lamborghini from a Mustang. Drug sling in the drug gang with the hustling. Anything is better than that one train. Bag made a go yard, chefing like I'm y'all. Deep, probably selling deep in your local courtyard. Braids like I'm old dog, my life familiar. Go hard, down to my in-laws, they outlaws with no law.
We outlawed, then I bogart any Bozak. I approach that with a toe tag, get broke off in the projects with a skateboard. I roll past and I play yard like doo-doo. I hate y'all when the beef cook, I ate y'all like Let's play ball in a ballpark with all sharks in a blindfold. I rhyme cold, my K hot, yo 9 cold. They bark like K9 drone, that banana clip. Straight from the rip, I'll make that shirt say rip. I'm on some shit, if I'm not the hottest, then hell must have froze over. You thought it was safe, then forgot what the code was. I carry traits of a traumatized soldier. Don't look in my face, I might snap, I might choke your spine right out of place. Give me that like you poster, dots at your posters. Dark nights like this, I met a month like on poster. I might slice my wrist or pretend like a vulture and jump off this cliff.
Believe in conscience, talking to my conscience. Getting deeper in these flows like conscious. I'm on my convict, don't drop bars, I drop prisons. Don't sell rocks, seen the spectrum through the prisms. Somehow bypass the bias in the isms, the violence in the killing. So given they see my pigment, and though that was the ignorance, unfortunately I am not that type of nicklet. But past the pot, let me skill it. Just got back to the block from a 6 o'clock with Jigga. And I'm thinking about signing to the rock, but my niggas on the block still assigned to the rocks. And I swear it hurt me so. I try to prevail, but when I preach, only hurt themselves. Like you're only gonna end up either dead or in jail. But you my nigga, wish you the best for real.
When you mention my name amongst other white rappers, or for that matter, any fucking rapper. Fuck it, painter, skater, musician, trailer park, dirt dick, sticking, burger flipping, eat, sleep, shitting human being. You would be in trouble to body double look up on me to these others, cause comparatively speaking, my reach is beyond the bubble that they put me in. My vision's beyond the hubbles, I huddle with Nubians. New beginning again, you in school at 10, late. Radioactives going gold, and so great. Do I give a flying duck if I'm applying love to my rhyming plus aligning us? Alabama's climbing up. Wait, no, I don't give a flying duck. Nothing but a buckshot. Pow, motherfuck your life, pussy blood clot. Ain't never been a rapper this cold since Tupac was frozen. Thought out for a spot date at a Coachella show. Yellow Wolf.
We a different color like a hood red bra and panties. And my phone be overhead like pots and pans and pantries. Anti-cosm high like Michael Jackson panty loafers. Moonwalking on the sun, barefoot with shades on. Bitch pussy smell like the penguin. What and hit that shit with my worst enemy's penis. Bitch, when I say this, I mean this. How on the meanest? Dick so big, straight from Earth to Venus. That Molly got me nauseous. I shit no ostrich. Lawless obnoxious. On that suck my god shit. That is my synopsis. Ostrich pot shit. Hoes on some god shit. Stop it, you novice. Novice, regardless. Heartless and awkward. Crying tears of vodka, prima donna at the concert. A donna smoking chronic, about to vomit, gin and tonic. Just being honest, tell me, isn't that ironic?
Swiftly I shift the Beamer 860. A heavy smoker, so you know I brought the Blake with me. The moon's reflection off the lake hit me. You should've stayed with me. Now many Asian bitches lay with me. The face is silky like a tablecloth. My shorty gallop in the morning on the beach like a Chilean horse. Red roses drop on boxes very often. Confetti torching, drinking Henny like I'm Kenny Lofton. Outstanding. I fixed the game between Georgia Southern and Grambling. You see us scrambling, selling Susan Sarandon. The cloud of smoke like a phantom. Damn, this shit tastes like fantastic. You see me coming through in each steak, just so the Lord could put the fork inside the cheesecake. Cuffs to my wrist, I got the briefcase. The gavel slam, I'm a free man. Try not to eat ham.
Spit like my last breath, casket wrap, 6 deep, eyes closed, the black is back, out calm, the leg with flats. After that, bottles I can't pronounce, like how you ask for that. Why you ask for crack and all you had was scratch? All I had was rap when all they had was whack. All I wanted was love, all they had was that. Fuck them haters and fuck them hoes, the championship wins the aftermath. Ask LeBron, open palm, slap a bitch. Walk the plank or break a bank, I've been in the business of sinking ships. Choking niggas out with the anchors that they anchor with. Resuscitations cost the label I'm taxing if you wanna hit. Clear, fuck your career, bitch, I was born here. Been a killer, 86er nigga, that's my bone here. Get the fuck from round here. That's just my country ways. Sucking on your mama's titty, bitching while I was chopping blade. Gripping grain, fucking hoes, candy paint like Everglades. Miss me with that rapper chatter, take that shit up with my bass. I put that on my soul, how could you ever doubt me? Most rappers hoping the world ends so they won't have to drop another album. BP King saw the king in me, so I can't chew. In order to come up close, you'll have to dig up cash and Elvis too. Muddy water flow, Dixie rubber pads, fuck your Louis flag, popping Benji tags on your wife's ass. That's out of line, but in living color, I'm more like my Bailey on you rap motherfuckers, a true artist.
All right, so as you saw, awesome lift. Just got back from that trip back in VA. And man, that was a wonderful trip. Like, honestly, I'm probably gonna babble on for about 10 minutes right here. But to start, I went down there for that Gymshark event, and it was Saturday, Sunday. Awesome event. You know, I went down more in the sense of like, you know, I'm new to this content, fitness content, been doing it for less than a year, like 10 months now. So it was kind of the first event. Plus, always been a big fan of Gymshark and their stuff, and then knowing Raw Nutrition was there too. Going to do that, and my main goal going down was just to like, really I went open-minded. I had no idea. Going down by myself, really knew no one personally, but it was on me to like go and meet people, build genuine relationships, do that. So went down there, and man, was I so surprised by it. It was awesome. Like, it was a sweet event, and then probably the coolest thing in the world was like people were recognizing me, and they're like, dude, I followed you, or like, you inspire me to do this and that. And it was incredibly humbling and super, super cool. And I guess really eye-opening. Because I know like what I'm doing, it's like, man, I love this stuff. I'm so passionate about it. But like to have that purpose and to hear it in like face to face, someone saying that to you, man, it just gives me the tingles now, gives me the chills thinking about it. So that was super cool. So appreciate everyone who came up and talked to me, or everyone who supports my content, whether it's on here on YouTube or Instagram, wherever it is, because man, it does mean the world, and I'm super fortunate to do that. So those are the coolest things in the world, those interactions, getting to meet people who like their eyes, Nick, a guy I met, his eyes widened when he saw me, and I was like, is he looking at me? And he's like, dude, I followed. And so I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then just meeting other people. My guy Sebastian, I actually talked to him for a long time. He was a awesome dude, but it's so cool to like, I don't know, I guess be in that spot and have that, realize you can impact someone's life, especially with something you're so passionate about. And for me, you know, I'm 26 now. I've been obsessed with working out, fitness since I was 13. So almost half my life. And to think now, like, wow, I'm talking on camera. I can give advice and just talk from my own experience and create something, can inspire people. Man, that fires me up every day and just gives you a big purpose in life. And, you know, having purpose and, you know, having that willpower to go after it just drives me, fires me up every day. But that was such a fun event, such a great event. Super fortunate to go down there, meet so many people. Also, be in the sun, man. It was awesome being in Florida. Get a little sunburn. I was trying to get the tan going, but nothing's starting. We got a couple months till that goes. But anyways, from there, was super fortunate to go up to the Raw headquarters, which was like 2 hours north in Port St. Lucie. And man, Sebastian, he was awesome. Super genuine people. Like, I can't thank him enough. It was so cool going up there, like seeing that place in person, seeing that gym, but just meeting everyone. Everyone was so nice, so kind, and so cool to be part of like a team like that. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. Like with this is like,
being newer to it, but like anything in life, you want to find a team, you want to find people, like-minded people, and just be around them and surround yourself with those people. And, with Raw, like those people are just awesome, incredible people. So I was incredibly fortunate to go up there, get to work out a bunch, use that gym, that palace of the gym. As you just saw, that gym is sick. I mean, it was destroying some machines, some stuff I never get to use. So took full advantage of it, ended up working out way longer than I should have. But, who cares about being optimal? We're about getting after it when we can. So that was a great time, great experience. And I'm just so fortunate to go up there and do this. Talk on camera right now about working out, man. It's crazy. But honestly, to go back on it, like, I think the whole thing, I like to reflect more. And like 2 months ago, I started journaling, and I showed it in one of my videos, but I think it's helped a lot. I've always been a big pen and paper guy. I always write stuff down, my thoughts and stuff, but this has helped a lot. But anyways, I was looking at it because like the whole week leading up to kind of that event, it was kind of like for me, it was kind of like an uncomfortable, I'm going down by myself, really not knowing anyone. So it's kind of on me to meet people, build genuine stuff. But like my biggest thing is like, I wanted to go down and just be real, be me. And, not get in your own head about stuff or this and that, but also just build like, just meet people and just build genuine stuff, not going down for this transactional, like you're trying to get something out of someone. No, just go down, build some transformational relationships and, just to be a good person. So that was my goal. And like kind of leading up to that week, I was kind of like, how can I do that? And I kind of talked a lot about this on the channel, but like, I think something I've noticed a lot in my life over the last year, especially like through making social media, YouTube and everything, is like confidence. Like, man, I talk about a lot. When I was younger, no self-confidence, no self-esteem. I was my own worst enemy, but it was all kind of self-inflicted. And then over the last year, maybe it's now talking to the camera and getting more comfortable on it and stuff like that, but that's helped a ton. And I think it was so cool at that event to like kind of see that change, because it's kind of the first like big social event I've kind of gone to in a long time. But like, man, it was awesome just being so open-minded and just meeting anyone and everyone and just trying to just be me, I guess. So, a year ago, 5 years ago, man, I would have been scared out of my mind. The amount of times I used to like go to events and like get cold feet. I would literally get to the door and just leave. Too many to count. Like when I was in college, man, I'd be like scared of my shadow, as a way to put it. I would like see a group of people and I'd be like hiding. I would be anywhere but there. So honestly, I can't thank people enough who support this, because like the internal changes I've noticed just through like making fitness stuff, making content, has been life-changing. So I'm so fortunate for that. But I bring that up because if you're somebody who's, maybe you struggle with that, and I still do, but it's like something, it's definitely like a night and day difference, but it's something you got to work on each and every day. Journaling can help, and just like believing in yourself is the biggest thing. Because I think what I've noticed is like, I used to be the person, I would go somewhere and I would just be like, I would expect the worst for some reason. I would go in and I would just like, oh, don't get your hopes up, like and then you have that mindset going in, it kind of holds you back, and then it doesn't turn out what you expected. But then, it's like a quote recently, it's like, well, why can't you just go in and expect the best? You put the work in. I think that's something I've noticed is like, I put the work in for so long and I've done it. It's like, why can't I go down there and, just expect something good to happen? And I think I went in with that mindset to that event, and I was incredibly surprised, getting the opportunity to go to Raw and meet everyone there and do all this stuff was awesome. And super grateful for that again. But I think it was just like having that open mindset and just like believing in yourself and, not being like, oh, what if it goes worse? What if it goes better than you expect? I think having that positive side, like that positive self-talk, is so big, and not like just like downplaying yourself, like, oh, you're not gonna do that, you're not gonna do this. It's like, why can't I? Someone else can do it, why can't I? It's all it is, just that belief has to come before the action of it. You got to believe it before you do it. And I think that's been the biggest mindset change. It's just been believing these things can happen, because not in a cocky way, but like in kind of a confident way, they should happen, because why not? Like, I've been doing this thing for 13 years. Like, I've been consistent. I've been doing everything. So I think it's kind of just believing in that now and realizing, and then carrying that momentum. Man, when you have momentum, like I've never experienced momentum in my life until last like 6 months or 7 months. And man, it's like, it's so addicting, because you just want to do more and more and more. And then you see it and you check stuff off, and it's so cool. But anyways, in that journal, on the 8th, that's when I left that morning. First off, journaling is awesome. I wake up every morning, eat my breakfast, eat my Scrambies, and then I can't wait to journal. Some days I journal longer, some days I don't, drink on some caffeine. But anyways, I wrote, what if it turns out better than you expected? So I wanted to go down kind of with an open mindset. And then I said, your life is always moving in the direction of your strongest thoughts. So if you just believe, if you go down, believe, be a confident person, believe you can offer something because you can, then it's going to come back and you get something in return. And yeah, so that was kind of the biggest thing. I wanted to like really go down there and not like over psych myself out, like, because you get that imposter syndrome as well. Like when you go, you're like, oh, maybe I don't belong in this, maybe this and that. And then you just got to get that out of here, get that negative thought out of here, get the hell out of here. And put those positive thoughts in there and get stoked up for it. So that's what I did. I just got psyched up, went with an open mindset. And I say, because it might sound so like, oh, but man, I used to like go to events and I would get so like social anxiety or something. I don't know what it was, but I hated it. And I would get cold feet. And then, yeah, it was just so cool being me and meeting people. And it just opens everything up to go off that. So kind of written that down. And then kind of the day after the event on Monday, I was fired up, man. I was sitting by, I found this cool little spot, like I was in Miami. It was like by the bay. And there's this restaurant. And I wake up at like 4 a.m. because my body just wants to get up. So I had nothing else to do. So I'd go there and I would just sit there and like journal, do some work. And I'd like watch the sunrise. And it was super cool. Did that 2 mornings. But I was sitting there that morning, the day after the event. And then, I was kind of reflecting on like, man, people were coming up to me, like talking to me, like loved what I did. And I think you realize like, you're always your own worst enemy. You're always holding yourself back, and like it's lack of self-confidence. But you realize how supportive people are, man. There's some great people out there, and especially like a field like fitness and stuff, where it's like something I love. I'm so passionate about. You want to be around people like that. So that was really cool. But this might sound cheesy, but I remember I was kind of talking about like people were inspired by you, people look up to you, and I was like, you stuck to something and been consistent, never cheated, showed up when you didn't want to. Didn't make excuses. People notice that. People respect that. You can make a difference in someone's life by just being you. This is the Dylan you've always been that the world finally gets to see. So I think for me, it's always had this vision in my head of who I am, but I was always like kind of too scared to showcase it. And then over, of course, the last like 6 months or so, like it's kind of been freeing to like embrace that and like being able to make stuff and go with that. So if you're someone who kind of struggles with that, it gets better. I mean, you got to put in the work. Because I used to think it would just happen overnight, but I think just having a purpose, finding something, like if you're extremely passionate about something, go chase it. Like if you're like me and you love fitness, you're watching those videos because you're really into working out and you want to do something with that. Maybe you want to, make content, you want to be a coach or whatever it is, just go and chase it. Why not? Most of the times you find out it's like, oh, that was just myself for those negative thoughts. And you realize how supportive people are. People want to help you. And I think that's the coolest thing. Like, you can't do life alone. It's all about community and stuff. So surround yourself with great people is definitely something I used to like overlook, I guess, but something I'm more mindful of now. And so kind of wrote that down. And yeah, I think what if it turns out better than you expected? And man, it turned out way better than I expected going down there. Didn't expect any of that to happen. And I think that's the biggest message. I can ramble on. Hopefully this makes sense, but like, yeah, just have that positive self-talk to yourself. It's so contagious because then you're happy, you're smiling, you believe in stuff, you're more open, you're less in your own head, and then you never know what can happen. And yeah, I mean, that was an awesome week. I was so fortunate to go there. But yeah, I'm just stoked. I'm fired up for the future because I know it's just the start of something. And really, I can't thank you guys enough who watch my videos here, Instagram, wherever it is. Leave comments and everything. You're my people. I love you guys. I love when I get a comment, leave some of the coolest stuff. So that's something with me too. It's like, whether you DM me, whether you leave a comment, I get like people maybe see a number for some reason on Instagram, like, oh, he won't respond. But like, that's the biggest thing. I love responding. Like, I want to be here without people who support me. And I can also talk for hours upon hours upon hours about working out or anything, especially with this. And, so if you do leave me a DM, I might send you a voice memo because I can't spell or type, and it's a lot easier going that way. But again, appreciate everyone. Yeah, biggest takeaway, just, drown out those negative thoughts, For the longest time, I just didn't believe myself, and then I just started realizing, wait, I got something to offer. I have this stack of proof. I've been doing this for a long time. I need to lean on that, and that's drastically changed my life. Like, changed my life so much, and then seeing those internal changes has been so cool and so awesome. And then getting to meet people at that event that like watch my stuff or inspired by it just like gives me so much purpose in life, and it just fires me up. It really does. And it gives me chills, and it gives you like a purpose and something to chase. And yeah, again, I'm just so excited for the future. Momentum is real, and you know, I think you got to take advantage of it and just start to believe in first. So I thought it was be like a 3-minute clip. I'm looking at the recording. We're at 13:30, so I can babble on. But if you got to this part of the video, very much appreciate you. As always, I'll wrap it up here finally. But you know what I'm about to say. Stack them damn days. That's all it is. Just do the little things day in and day out. Whether that's your workouts, whether that's eating right, whether that's getting your steps in, whatever it is. Do the little things. They add up, and they add up tenfold. And you never know what a workout you did 10 years ago when you didn't want to, when it was 100 degrees out, but you promised yourself you'd run the sprints and you end up doing it. Or that workout 6 years ago when it was snowing and you just shovel out something, you just shovel out the grass so you can get your sprints in. Or 10 o'clock at night, you didn't want to lift, but you went in the hot garage anyways and you did your squats. You know, all those things add up, and I think you just got to believe that. You got to believe those small things will add up and they'll reward you. And you know, I'm fortunate enough that, you know, I've been able to stick to what I've done working out and been just overly obsessed with it for so long, and to think back those little things I've done and will continue to do, because boy, we don't forget that, is super, super, super awesome. And I'm just like stoked thinking about that. Like, you know, this kid in 8th grade used to bike to the gym, and I'd watch people on YouTube and then I'd get stoked and go bike to the gym and then go lift. Or in college, I'd hop a fence so I could run my sprints, or lift in my parents' garage, or whatever it was. Like, it adds up. And then when you start to lean on that and realize, man, I got something to offer, big things can happen. So I think I said I'll wrap it up like 2 minutes ago, but I will actually wrap it up here. So I appreciate everyone watching, truly, truly do. So I'm beyond blessed, beyond fortunate to be in this position, and wouldn't be here without you. So also, this new camera looks sick. Or new lens looks sick. But wrap it up here. I appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.